Welcome back, acentiors, to another video. How many cars are in the world's largest private collection? 100? 500? 1,000? And who does it belong to? The answer will surprise you. Welcome to Al-ascent. Today, we're bringing you the world's most expensive car collection. Let's get started. Did you think Jay Leno's $52 million 180 cars and 160 motorcycles collection was impressive? Your jaw is about to drop. Meet the Sultan of Brunei, a man who will go down in history as one of the last absolute monarchs in history, and the owner of the world's most expensive car collection. Compared to Leno's 180 cars, that collection doesn't hold a candle. Why? The Sultan has a garage stuffed to the brim with, wait for it, over 7,000 cars. How was the Sultan of Brunei able to accumulate such an impressive collection? Well, the Sultan, whose full name is Hassan al-Bolkiah, is the second longest reigning monarch after England's Queen Elizabeth II. In 2016, Sultan Hassan al-Bolkiah was declared the world's richest monarch. While he lost the ranking to the King of Thailand later on, his wealth is still staggering. He's believed to have a net worth of over $28 billion. When he's not busy running the world's wealthiest countries, he's a car connoisseur and regularly indulges in buying whichever car that grabs his interest. His collection did not reach the 1,000 mark for nothing. Before we get into the unique cars, and one car that's so expensive and extravagant that you won't believe exists, let's talk a little about why the Sultan's collection is so vast. For one thing, he has a habit of owning a model for each color. As to why there are so many cars, it's probably due to the occasional spending sprees the Sultan indulges in. He once paid a whopping $475 million at Rolls-Royce and $78 million on Ferrari. Now, you may wonder where the cars are kept. They're housed in aircraft hangars. Most of them have crews of maintenance experts looking after them, while others have grown too outdated and are left to gather dust. The Sultan has never realized a full catalog of all the incredible cars he owns, but it's common knowledge that he has more than a few outlandish pieces. Let's move on to the collection. This collection isn't just the most expensive one in the world, it's also the most unique. The Sultan doesn't just purchase every car that gets made, he orders one-of-a-kind ones, meaning that there are cars in his garage that you won't find anywhere else on Earth. First up is the Ferrari Mythos. For Ferrari fans, this is one of the cars. Ferrari Mythos is a 1989 concept car that was designed by Pininfarina. However, it was never made available to the public. Despite that, the Sultan was able to acquire two to himself. The classic car has a top speed of 180 miles per hour, and it only needs 6.2 seconds to go from 0 to 60 mph. The Ferrari Mythos is so rare that the only photos available are of the original concept, which is housed at Pininfarina Style Center. Right-hand drive Ferrari F40. Believe us when we say there are hundreds of Ferraris in the Sultan's collection, but one of the entries that stands out is the right-hand drive Ferrari F40S. Originally, all Ferrari F40s that were manufactured came out with left-hand drive. However, this wasn't going to work for the Sultan, who ordered between 7 and 10 right-hand drive versions. This is a feat on its own, considering that there are a numbered few who owned F40s. There were only about 1,300 models made in total. When the car made its debut, it was up for $400,000. But since it was so popular, its value became millions of dollars. Bentley Dominator. Here comes another unique car. Relatively speaking, Bentley isn't particularly for making SUVs, but they made an exception for the royal ruler. Although little is known about the custom specifications of the Bentley Dominator, it's known that Bentley delivered a total of 6 Bentley Dominators to the Sultan. BMW Nazca M12. The BMW Nazca M12 is another concept car that BMW custom built for the Sultan upon his request. Built in 1991, the car boasts a V12 engine, 295 horsepower, and can reach a top speed of a whopping 180 mph. Lamborghini Urus. Sure, Lamborghini has some pretty legendary cars, the Aventador, Huracans, etc. But have you ever heard of a Lamborghini Urus? This model is one of the rarest, with only 791 released to the world. The Sultan of Brunei is one of those lucky ones, coming home with a gray model. Mercedes-Benz CLK GTR. When Mercedes made the CLK GTR model, It was for the FIA GT Championship race. The Sultan not only gets to enjoy this super rare and powerful car, it has an impressive 6.9-liter V12 engine and produces 612 horsepower, but his is the only GTR version that offers a right-hand drive. Star of India. The Star of India is actually a 1934 Rolls-Royce Phantom II Continental. It is by far the most expensive Rolls-Royce in the entire world. How much is it? A mind-blowing $14 million. The Sultan picked it up at an auction, where Guinness World Records immediately stepped in to give it the title of the most expensive vehicle to be sold in an auction. The Star of India boasts having a 6-cylinder V12 engine with an output of 120 horsepower. Aston Martin V8 Vantage Special Series 2. There are only 3 Aston Martin V8 Vantage Special Series 2 in the world, and they all were made and belong to the Sultan of Brunei. These Aston Martins are beasts. Their V600 platform allows them to have an increased engine power of 600 bhp. Within just 4.4 seconds, they can fly from 0 to 60 mph. Their top speed, a blink and you miss it, 330 kilometers per hour. Bentley Java. The Bentley Java first came out in 1994 as a concept car. Only 18 made-to-order models were produced, and one joined the hundreds of Bentleys in this collection. It's built on a BMW 5 platform and features a 3.5-liter V8 twin-turbo engine and can reach a top speed of 250 kilometers per hour. Ferrari F50. Ferrari only made 349 Ferrari F50s, and the price originally set was a pricey $480,000. The Sultan, of course, snatched one as soon as he could, eager to enjoy the car's 4.7-liter V12 engine, 514 horsepower, and top speed of 201 mph. The car only needs a short 3.7 seconds to go from 0 to 60 mph. Lamborghini Diablo. Lamborghini Diablos were only manufactured from 1990 to 2001. Diablo has an impressive 5.7-liter V12 engine that can produce 485 horsepower. It has a top speed of 202 mph. To reach 0 to 60 mph, it only takes just 4 seconds. Ferrari 456 GT Venice. Out of the 7 units produced by Ferrari, the Sultan of Brunei owns the very exclusive Ferrari 456 Venice. Originally, it was the Sultan's brother who commissioned 6 of them. The 7th model went to the United Kingdom to a private car collector. The price for each of the 6 Ferrari 456 is a whopping $1.5 million. And lastly, before we get to the most expensive and impressive car of the collection, answer this question. How much do you think the Sultan's collection is worth? Let us know in the comments. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment if you liked this video. Also press the bell button below if you don't want to miss any videos like this. McLaren F1. Next up, we have the quintessential extravagant car, the McLaren F1. Regarded as probably the greatest automobile ever manufactured, as well as the most excellent sports car of all time, no car connoisseur's collection would be complete without a McLaren. McLaren only produced 106 models from 1992 to 1998. And then we have the doozy of them all, a gold-plated car. It's a Rolls-Royce entirely plated with gold. Its value, no less than an eye-watering $15 million. Let's round up the total of this car collection. In addition to no doubt many, many other cars, the Sultan of Brunei has about 600 Rolls-Royces, 570 Mercedes-Benz, 450 Ferraris, 380 Bentleys, 200 BMWs, 170 Jaguars, and over 130 Koenigsegg sports cars, not counting all the Aston Martins, Lamborghinis, and the custom-made cars most of the world has probably never heard of. And let's round up the total value of the cars combined. It's no less than $5 billion. And that's a wrap for the world's most expensive car collection. What did you think of this one-of-a-kind collection? Make sure to leave us a like, share this video with your friends, and also subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one, and to become an Al-ascentior. We hope you enjoyed our video, and we'll see you next time for more. Take care.